Right, got some sound, sight. And then we should be good to go. Alright, Mogwai, do you want in? Do you want to come up? Or you just want to be a pain? Just the pain thing, yeah? Right, chew toy, there you go. Hello mate, you alright? Yeah. Go and see what's good or new in this. Chapter or Stay Hidden Chamber 7's changed. The boss is there at the start. You've stripped down to only having 3 less people in your team, that sort of stuff. So 7 has changed quite drastically. Right. So let's jump in and have a look. Right then. What have we got in the week? Do we know? Okay. Yeah, I'd be happy not to pull. Unless they chuck another event on in there, then 1+1 niece out, something like that. I would be happy not to pull on that event. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. Those, but had a nice buff recently, so I don't know, people might pull. Valk is always good, isn't she? I mean, always solid for coming up in your game. Okay, dog's just got a random shoe, so that's fine. And then did I manage to finish? Yes, we managed to finish in. Thank God for that. It's a struggle to get in there on the Forerunner. It's an absolute bloody nightmare. Right, let's go. I don't do any of these. There's only one there, so even this week I'll only be able to do one at most. The reason I'm not touching them is because there's an Odyssey quest. I mean, I'm stuck here at the moment. Still need another 2, so it could be 5 days away. Then there's this, I think could take a while. And then where are we? Right up here. There we go. I don't know if that's I doubt very much that that's going to be retroactive, so I mean, I've got to just go with it and hope for the best that there's 2 available, or it's going to take at least 2 weeks to do. Maybe that's their plan, that it's going to take 2 weeks to do. Mailbox. Oh, guild rewards. Loads of those. That's nice. Oh, get in. Right, let's jump in and do start off with the Void Rift then. Let's get this out of the way for the week. This is always a nightmare. Get this out of the way and then we can have a look at some other stuff about the game. These, I mean, the auto clears are nice, but I don't think they're ever going to upgrade the rewards. I think that's what they said in Dev Insights recently, wasn't it? That they weren't going to, which is fine. Pretty good rewards for actually what we get. Particularly for the amount of time that it now costs, considering pretty much everything is on auto for us. That's quite handy. It's just actually finding it. And did they say there wasn't going to be any more to it? I can't remember. Can't remember what they said in the Dev Insights, whether they were going to put any more of these down or not. Don't think they're going to, are they? Were there other parts they were going to expand, but not this? Right, Mogwai, what are you up to? You being a pest? Just an absolute menace. Just being an absolute pain. Aren't you? Yeah, well, is this what you want? You want a treat? There you go. Right, go and have your treat. Oh, I do make good tea though, so that's a bonus. Right, how's this going on auto? Seems to be going alright. I'm quite happy with these auto fights at the moment. Seem to be doing okay. Move those. One left, just the boss. Sorted, aren't we? We're all good. That's run through on auto, that's fine. So hopefully, when are we going to see... expecting to see patch notes this week or next week? I can't remember for the Forerunner. For the global. Because it appears we're only getting one set of patch notes for... They slowed down on patching then. Global. Because normally we used to get a patch on the Forerunner, and then a small patch on the Forerunner, and the following week we'd get another small patch, and then the week after that nothing, as they sort of made sure everything worked, and then the week after that we'd go on to global. So that was how everything worked. But you haven't seen one on Forerunner now for 2 weeks. Will this be week 3? Are they slowing down on doing up their patches? Would be interesting. Wonder if the savvy buyout has got anything to do with this. We've got GvG coming up, so that's all right. New season, or at least the Gauntlet's up, isn't there? So how far behind is global on the Gauntlet, I suppose, is a real question, isn't it, or concern. Go and have a look at where they are. Next auto fight, let's clear this out. Be interesting to see if we get anything coming up soon. Haven't heard anything about the new epics joining either. That's a shame. That's a blow. Could do with them. They weren't in the I'll have to go and have a look to see if the events. I didn't look at the epics properly. I saw the legendaries coming out, but I didn't look to see what epics were in there as well. Could have done with that. That could have been worth a look. See when Thunkles is going to be about. After this, we'll go and have a look at Tower. We'll do the rewards, have a look at the Tower, have a look at the GvG map for Gauntlet. That should be out. The new heroes out as well, the epic. How good they're going to be, I don't know. But they're out, so if you want to have a look at that, just shout out and we can go and have a look at what the new epic looks like for Gauntlets. Then I imagine next week will be the new season maps. Or is it this week? Will it be this week? Have a look in a minute. Get this done and we'll go and have a look. But I want to see what level 40 is like and hidden chamber 8's like as well. Because that will change. Hopefully be more doable. That would be quite nice. That'd be a nice change if it's actually more achievable, but we'll have to see what they've done. Okay, get this done. Happy days, that's out of the way. Get down first. Got a load of I think I've got about 20 demon chests to open up as well, so give those a whirl. Give those an opening up, see what happens. With the slowdown of patches, it means that heroes are getting buffed more or changed more infrequently, doesn't it? Which is a shame. Because there used to be changed, there was always a couple being changed every time we got sort of a patch on the Forerunner. So that was sort of 2 or 3 for sort of 2 weeks. So you're getting, I don't know, 4 or 6 a month. Whereas now we're not getting anywhere near that. Seems a bit of a shame. Come on then. Last one, hopefully. Unless I've missed anything. That's a distinct possibility as well. Hopefully that should work alright on auto. Don't even know the team I've got, to be honest. Didn't even look. Come on. They go down easily. Just waiting to nuke the boss through. Oh. Well, they were a waste of time putting down. Can do without those. As soon as he's done, that'll be a quick nuke down, and then we're off. Hopefully done for another week, unless we've missed anything. We'll go back, collect that, collect the rewards. And then have a look at the new GvG stuff. Hero, map, or maps. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if Season 13 is going to be out. I can't remember if they put it out at the same time as Gauntlet. I want to say they do. Morning, mate. No luck on your account. What's up with summons over the weekend? One and 30 sorted. Nothing else to overly write home about. Some bits for hammers, absolutely fine. There. Hammer and stuff, yeah, we'll leave. Right then, let's go and collect our rewards over here. A 2 from that. Ooh. Go a hammer. Always need more hammers. Okay. I used is he as good as Nocturne on a new account? Does he sort of fit in that role? It's been weeks since I got anything decent out of this. There's nothing coming. There's no one there. Right, so this is Tower Deception, so it's somewhat changed. These modifiers here have changed. So if you tick off these, I haven't managed to do it yet, but we'll just run through what I've got so far. So this is sort of what I was running with. I'm not completely happy with it yet. We'll have to sort of see how it goes. We can get her out because she's absolutely fantastic. Right, so he just covers off that sort of mage. It is Northerners, isn't it, that require like 3 mages or something weird. Yeah, we can get these cleared off, and then this is now the boss as opposed to a bookkeeper coming along. So, I don't know. And then we'll sort of wait till the boss gets within shooting range and then put Silas down and a healer and we can sort of clear it off. But sort of got to wait for the boss to actually step into that tile there. But as soon as they are, sheer fire off. There we go. And then Silas down, healer down. Start triggering everything off. But I can't trigger anything else off because I don't want anything else to be hit. I can't have these hit because they speed up, and I put Pope down at the end, and he's not strong enough to deal with them. I think she's already selected her target, so we should be fine to put him down. There we go. Then we can get rid of you. We can get rid of you. There. And that's it done. But the waves of lightning guards are writing me off every time. These aren't an issue. I wait for Pope to start hitting stuff. And then after that, it's all a bit... I'm a little unsure where to go. I'm sort of thinking there and here. Can I do you like that? I don't really know where to go for. Morning, Sonic. You alright, mate? Yeah, it's not a... Yeah, probably need to turn her or something like that, because that's not going well, is it, for me? And then Pope's not going to get enough down there. Or maybe he will. Oh, that's going to be an issue. Yeah. Chapter 7's changed. Hidden Chamber 7's changed, and it's causing me a bit of an issue. So that's where it is. That's as far as I've got with it at the moment. I sort of need to play around with that a bit more. But we should be able to quick clear this, quick clear. I haven't had an issue with any of the other previous stages. So this time, right, what have we got? Oh, going to become unblockable. So you're not going to be able to tank him up. Or at least not until every time he does a slash, then it becomes unblockable. Okay. All units max HP. I don't know, does this reset every time? I wonder if it does. I don't know if this resets every time or not. I'm going to imagine not. Unblockable would be somewhat of an issue. What else do I want on that? Okay, Gary. Should we just chuck in a proper tank and see how it goes? What do we think? Easier or harder? I can't remember what they were beforehand. I can't remember what they were. I should have grabbed a quick screenshot yesterday and had a quick look at it, see how it's going. But definitely use you. You're coming through already, are you? Okay. Will you live? Let's say it's so now you're going to be unblockable. There's one, and then you're unblockable anyway, aren't you? You're just going to walk past now. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I do, and that will take care of the middle lane. I'm sort of curious now how we're going to actually deal with the boss. Because he's now just happily walking past stuff. And then if you don't get him killed by . will end up just walking all the way through everything, won't he? I suppose it's a matter of how much damage I can do to him en route. Blades. Wasn't a slash, and then we've got everything else coming down anyway. So once the boss is passed, I suppose you can place a tank down and block up everything else. But you're going to need... Am I better off dotting the boss? Would that be the way to go? Poison him up and just watch the ticks go as he walks on through? So there you go, that's a new stage 40. Interesting to know your thoughts on that. The new stage 8. 2 targets. Tacticians cannot be included in the team. That's going to be tricky. And coin cost regeneration. Again, I assume these are done beforehand. There we go. I can't even remember. Have I done this or not done it? I can't remember. Did I get an auto clear option? No. Let's just chuck in some usual suspects and sort of roll with it and see what happens. So in fact, should we go cultist and chuck in a painter, that sort of thing? That was there, and now just grab some random healers. I went through stage 35 without any issues whatsoever. Can have a quick look at it in a sec. I'll just run through this, have a quick play at this one, and then I'll go back and show you stage 35, the changes on that. Can we get them? No, because they're still invisible at the moment then. You're not going to do anything, are you? You do work as the block there, okay. And again, nothing for you to tap because they haven't been blocked. Oh, this is going to turn into a nightmare. Yeah, well, I've made a right mess of this, haven't I? Absolutely, 100%. But maybe tank in there and then someone over it, I think, could be relatively viable. Don't know, better or worse? Tell me what you think. What did you want? You wanted 35. That was 35. I went straight. It gave me the auto clear. I don't know if it's just allowing you to auto clear through stuff if you've already done it, or whether you still have to fit it, because I just hit auto clear without clicking these and it gave me all the rewards. I don't know. I forgot to raise it with the devs. I thought probably better not to. I was just happy it was letting me get all the rewards. Yes, my team still apparently works, so that's fine. So I didn't have any issues with the new stages. There's only stage 7 or hidden chambers 7 and 8 and stage 40 for me. No, this is the forerunner, so I'm a week ahead. Wow, I'm glad it gave me the auto clear to do that, because the auto fight's not working very well. Yeah, so last week this came out on the forerunner, but I think it's new today, isn't it, on global. So global will be here and you'll do your first, I think 5, so be up to here and here. But again, I've never ticked any of these. I've just done boom auto, and it's auto run straight through for me. Yeah, chain 7 has changed, so the boss comes out to start with. So here, that's the boss coming straight out to start with there. I'll quickly show you. There you go. So instead of a bookkeeper walking along, it's the boss. There you go. So the boss is easy enough to take down. It's still just those lightning guards coming across. Can't get enough DPS out on the lightning guards. That's the only issue I've got there. But we'll sort out placements and things like that and sort of get that squared away. Demon soldiers, the new demon soldiers in. Where's he gone? He was absolutely here the other day. I've got him already. That's weird. Why is he not there? Okay. Stage 4 is always a nightmare. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be any easier without managing to block him. Maybe dotting him up would be the way to go. We'll have to have a look at it. Okay. So this is 2 secs. I need to have a check of these. I'm desperately waiting for unidentified gear. That's my. Oh, still need so much more of it. Well, I need another 2 pieces. I don't know if there's any more quests after that. It's going to require you to have more. But come on, unidentified piece. Oh no, you're identified. Okay, No shakes there. Gauntlet. No, someone's in there. We've got spaces in this. Okay. Oh. Right. Let's get rid of you. Let's find... Where are you? Unavailable. You're in the other team, aren't you? That's why. This one. Right. Gonna have a quick look. Sorry about that. Hopping all over the place. That's everywhere that's available. Platform and ground units. That roughly works, something like that. Maybe. See how that goes. Give it an attack later. Just find her out. There she is. Let's go and deploy her, and then we can have a look at where the stages are for this, or at least where everything's going to be. Oh, blimey. I mean, they've really opened up the number of places you can put anything, haven't they? Wow. Almost everywhere. That's a lot of places to hit. And do the same old usual suspects. I might go cultist team on this. Let's have a quick. A tank as well, don't I? Don't have you. You're missing a lot of gear, aren't you, healer? Just work on the concept more than anything else. Worry about gear later. I wouldn't be able to put you down as well, would I? We'll get Valise out there as well, couldn't I, instead of him? But then I haven't got a and then put a valise up there. Maybe in future. Do that for now. Yeah, I haven't used them as much as I've been wanting to at the moment. I've been doing a couple of other things, so I haven't had as much time to play with him at the moment. But that's the Gauntlet maps, and then the season 13 map. Oh. Okay. Tier 8, rank 4. Automatic promoted. This season's tier. Okay. And that's just. And then we can have a look at the sandbox here, can't we? Edit some teams. Deploy. Just grab some usual suspects. Then tank, healer, boom, go. So a quick look at the map. Again, nearly all the tiles available, aren't they? Nothing early. Going to be touchable there? I don't know. A lot of tiles available, isn't there? But we've got some time to think about that. That's a bonus. And then we'll do the keep as well. Have a quick look at it and see what it actually looks like. Central keep, deploy a team. There's a lot of places you can put her down, isn't there? She could hit a lot of places, so we'll wait and see on that. See how she goes. You think so? We'll give it a try later if you like, mate. And then here. Tell you what they have done. They've removed these squares where you were going across, haven't they? That option has been removed. Ah, quite cheeky. And then you'd just get bombed to death there. Yeah, I think Ingrid's not going anywhere anytime soon, is she? So that would be interesting to see. There we go. That's what's out and about on it. That's tier A, isn't it? And this will take us through until the end of May. So there we go. I'll put out the map somewhere so you can have a look and a play around in your own time. I'll just put like a Valera on there so you can see all the squares, and then we'll screenshot it and post that out and about. So you'll probably find it on your Discord at some point somewhere soon. Okay, we'll get that out. When do I think the Odyssey patch will come to global? So the Odyssey patch came to the forerunner, I think, when the Season 13 stuff came along. So when all this Season 13 stuff came along, that's when the Odyssey patch came along. I think that came along, what, the week or 2 weeks before Season 13. So I would imagine hearing something later on this week for next week would be my guess. That's when I would assume it goes live. So if that is the case, make sure that when you come round to go in your no, wrong place. Oh, come on. Enough of the adverts. Thank you. Yeah, when it come round, because the shop will change this time in 5 days. If you haven't heard anything in 5 days, you do need a lot of unidentified stuff. So grab it from the shop and do not identify it. Because at the moment, I've needed 16 items just to get where I am at the moment, okay? Well, I will need 16. That's where I will end up. So, and also not claiming these because I will need these as well. There we go. But it sort of came, not that. Oh, yes, actually, quick one while I'm there. Have these changed? No, sorry. I just wanted to see if the new epics were in there. Oh, not gauntlets. Come on. Yeah, so I think it came one of these 2 weeks here. I can't remember which one, to be honest. Yeah. I didn't have anywhere near enough. So the quest I'm on at the moment, this is the one I'm snookered on, but there's a quest previous to that requires you to have 5, and there's another one previous to that that requires you to have another one, so 16 in total. Yeah, that's only at the moment. I mean, I can't see past quest 42. So 43, this one here, whatever this quest would be, it would be when we get Pope's new skin, and there's still another 25 quests after that as well. So, but I'll update the spreadsheet when I get on a bit further. Okay, so the spreadsheet will still be out and about, and you can use that as a tick off on what you actually. I've done sort of a shopping list on one of the tabs, so you can have a look at that and just grab whatever you need from there. Okay. Oh, right, yeah. No worries. 2 secs. That'll be the season 13 one. And there's the Pharaohs. Yeah, because the new one is the Pharaoh Guard, isn't it? It's coming in. Although for some reason he's not out, which is really weird because he was in here the other day. And now he's gone. So I don't know what that's about. So if there is anything else you want to see or know, just shout out. More than happy to cover it while I'm here. I've got no great shakes. Yeah, that's all the news stuff I'll be expecting, I think. But like I say, I'll get the GvG maps. I'll put Valera on there and then take a screenshot of it, and then I'll post that on Discord and a couple of other places, and I'm sure they'll be out and about so people can have a look and a quick study of them shortly. And then I did have a picture of the new guard as well. I wonder if I can find 2 secs. I wonder if I can still find it. Where did I put it? Oh, there he is there. Right, okay. Haven't... let's add on... Right, so... there we go. That's the new one there. But for some reason, he's not available. I don't know. I haven't heard anything, mate. Nothing official. Nothing. I'm not on the test server. I'm not playing around on the test server at the moment. So that's normally an indication when I say I'm going on the test server to play around. You know, there's something coming. So yeah, so that's the new one. Although he's not, for some reason, he's not available on the to see on the thing. These are his abilities as well. I took a screenshot of them the other day. Oh, let's move me out of the way a touch. There you go. That's his new abilities. But like I say, for some reason they've removed him. So it's not this week, is it? I mean, this week we've got this is the banner we've got on this week. Someone was saying, do you remember the we had a really good event, what was it? Kingdom Come event about a year ago. It will take a bit. Someone was saying that event is so good because it ties in with the Asian server's anniversary. So we sort of get a knock-on nice event there. But how much that's true or not, I don't know. So maybe then would be an outside guess. That could be a you know, if I was a betting man, and I am, I would maybe put in there. Yeah, I think for me, there's nothing there either, unless they chuck something in like the old 1+1 or, you know, Nissan summoning, something like that. Then I wouldn't. That's a nice easy save week for me. But that, I don't know. Is a save week meaning that the following week's going to be a big hit for you? Is that the sort of thing we're expecting? So there you go. Anything else you want to see? Then shout up and let me know in the comments, and more than happy to go over and have a look at it for you. Got no qualms about that. Yeah, I'm on the Forerunner, so this is all a little bit ahead. Yeah. There we go. I haven't seen him get any more playtime, so what have we got in the arena? It would be interesting. When's arena? The arena, unfortunately, is a bit... Well, it's terrible. On the Forerunner, it's an absolute nightmare. So, look, just have a look at Apex, for example. There you go, that's it. 25 people. Yeah, I'd have thought maybe see him in single target, that sort of stuff. But, oh, there you go. Still being used in some single targets. But I don't know if we had it last week or not. So we'll have to have a... I'll have a look out on single targets, see if he's getting any more playtime, but it doesn't appear to be, which is a bit of a shame. But whether that's other factors or not, I don't know. We can have a look closer to the time. Morning, mate. You all right? Yeah, so haven't seen him get any more playtime, to be honest. But we'll have a, like I say, I can have a look at it closer to the time if you like, and we can have a mess about with it from there. Two secs. Just someone wanting the Odyssey planner, so just getting a quick copy of that. Right, there we go. Sorry, someone just wanted a copy of the Odyssey planner. What else? I think that's about it, isn't it? The only other things is what have we got in the shop coming around this week. Anything juicy? Normal stuff there. Normal stuff there. Apex shop. Oh, skin, yeah. You remember, your Apex coins as well. They're available in Odyssey as well. I think I've collected 3,000. I think there's another 3k one just ahead for me as well. So that's a distinct set tram lust. Oh, lust. I mean, that's a lot for a lust. I can't see anyone going on that. Bessie, fine. Oh, I can actually afford stuff now. Blimey. I'm going to give that some consideration then. Not this week. And then save up these as max as you can. So yeah, Apex coins. Where are we? Odyssey quests. So I think I've got some coming up I haven't collected yet. Is that right? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, so here. Apex coins 3,000. So I'll get 3,000 reward for that. And there were other ones back here. There was another a 2,001 and a 1,001. I think they were relatively early on as well. So very achievable in first week. So if you're within, I would say 3,000 of collecting your Lady A, then when this drops, there you go, there's Apex coins there, 2,000 of them. And also this quest here, that's retroactive as well. So you haven't got to wait for the Immortal Codex thing to come through for you. It collects up automatically. Okay, so there's 2,000 there. And where's the other one? 1,000 there, just for clearing hard 1.9. So if you've got that done, then you'll get your Apex coins there as well. So there are Apex coins available within the Odyssey's quest as well, but I don't know how many more are going to be available. But like I say, as soon as I've got any more information on that, as soon as I push on a bit further. But this is the blocker without a doubt. This has been the absolute block for me. So as soon as I manage to do that, I'll update it and hopefully push on. Again, getting the points one, that's going to be tricky. I think that's going to be a little maxing out 10 points, maxing out 10 events points scenario. I think it's going to be quite a block. And then so there's another one that as well I think it's going to take some time to do. So even when I get that one done, yeah, claim all the rewards in points events 10 times. That's quite a steep one. Origin, not an issue. That's not an issue. We're all prepped for that. That's done. That's done. That will be done. That's done. Done. Where are we? This one here. Yeah, that's sorry. So I've only got one available this week. So even if I do one this week, it would be next week before I can even clear this one, which would be a blow. And then make 30 dungeon purchases. That's quite easy. So there we go. That's where I am with it. But is there anything else you want to see? If not, we'll I'll call it a day here on the stream, and then you can but anything you want to see, just feel free to shout out, and we'll go from there. Just do me dailies, and then but if I don't hear anything, we'll call it there. But if you do want to see something, then feel free, and I'll go and do it, and fingers crossed we actually get something. Oh, still got my demon chest to open as well. Also, they've got the big demon chests as rewards for the Odyssey quest as well, so they're in there as well. Oh, my Matrix. Yeah, I need to sort it out. I played around. I've put Pierre in my team this time. He was all right, but I think I've got me. Laters, mate. Drive safe. Yeah, so I put Pierre in my team this time. He did all right. He did okay. I think. But I might have to have a try with Valise in there and then him to see if there's much of a difference. I don't know how much. But placing him is nice and easy because you can sort of put him anywhere. He's got a large range, so the options of where you place him is quite quite strange. But I'm around. I've got a push this week because I think last week I hit 113, 115, something around that mark. So I think I'm viable to put some effort in and resort out my gear. And then I think I can probably push 130. I think I'm a little way off 160. Yeah, it wasn't fantastic, but then it wasn't terrible either. And the advantage was you can, because of his long range, I found it very easy to place him. You can place him in amongst a load of healers without too much effort. So that's where I was with it. So these were the two teams I ran last week. Mostly happy with my Bulwark team, with the exception of maybe Pierre. I might strip him out, and I might see if I can get away with one less healer. I might try that out. Spellbound team, it does, I don't know, about 40. I'm not overly chuffed with it. But then, I don't know. I just don't seem to have Northerners working particularly well for me, which is a bit of a shame. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'll run anything, mate. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah. So that's where I am at the moment. I think 130 is within my range. I think I'm a little way off 160. But I wouldn't be... Maybe AoE is where we're going to go, or physical damage AoE is where we're going to see the next few heroes over the next few months, if they're pushing that way. $51. Yeah, I'm doing about 40ish at the moment. I'm losing. I lose a lot here. I'm not absolutely rock star. Knees out, but the rest of it, I don't know. The rest of it's up for debates. Hello, Thunkles. You all right? You just off to bed? Yeah, I've got to put some work into my Spellbane. Yeah. Team, but that's pretty it. There we go. Is there anything anyone else would like to see, or we'll call it a day there? Oh, there. There we go. Right, yeah, I've just got your message, mate. It's just come through on Discord. Any questions people have got? Also, 2 secs. If you want a copy, I don't know if you've got it or not, but if you want, where are we? There's the chat there. That's the Google Docs link. So if you want to know anything about Odyssey Quest, that's the link I use for the spreadsheet. Feel free to use it. It's got a little shopping list on there of what you want, if you want to power through it as quickly as possible, or some random hints and tips I've got along the way. But feel free to grab a copy of that if you want. Don't ask for viewing or editing rights, because that'd be a straight no. But feel free to just download a copy and do whatever you like with it, okay? Yeah, it's going all right. I haven't touched it for a little while yet. I need to go back and sort of do another couple of bits this week. But I've also got to go on, because I've got to push on this. I think, because I don't know how far I've got to push on, but I want to get a little way into this because whereas one of the quests is 9-1. Where are we? I'll change. I'm sure it is. I've seen it somewhere. Yes, there. Clear campaign stage 9-1. So I've got to do a bit more on that because I don't know over the next 30 quests from here if there's going to be like a 9-6 or a 9-12 or whatever. So or complete it. So I don't know where that is. So there we go. But I do have to go and do some more to my starter account as well. Yeah, no, I've seen that, matey. Yeah, so I'll include that in and credit you for that as well if we get round to it. I can't remember how far. I think it's the end stage. It's the last stage. It's ridiculous. Shows how far behind I am on the campaign. So I need to get that sort of stuff sorted out as well. All right. Yeah. That's about it from me. Anything else from you lot? Anything you want? Oh yeah, yeah. Let's let's go and do 2 stacks of 10 and see if we get lucky. Well, he's at least new, so that's a plus. Still no random captain. That'd be nice. You're still using the English terminology there, mate. You're still learning some, yeah? Can't go wrong toading the hole, yeah? Yeah, I'm curious to see how many Apex coins are available throughout it. Yeah, have a good day, mate. I'll catch you later. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how many Apex coins are in there. So the secret to it might be you might get, I don't know, a third of a Lady A. And I would be really chuffed with that, yeah. I would be, yeah. Right, that's me done, unless there's anything you lot want to see. Anything else from you lot? Oh, I need to push on and do this, don't I? Oh, blimey, what an idiot. We need to get that done. Give it a couple of minutes. If you want to know or see anything that could be coming on the patch, then feel free to shout out. Adios. Layers, mate. And who have we got this time coming round? Okay. Should be fine. Make sure you've got your A's worked out on this. That'll be helpful for you. Yeah, have a good kip, mate. Oh, we can level you up, can we? Get in. What have we got? Okay, we've got a couple lying around. Might have to think about doing some other stuff, but I think I've done about 35-ish now. So the pity is higher than 35. There you go. That's as much as I know. Right. That's it. Done. I'll catch you all later. Have a nice day. Ooh. And we'll see you all soon. Thanks very much for your time. If you could do the old thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, all that sort of good stuff on the way out, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll catch you soon. Cheers. Bye.